Weeks after the Supreme Court homeless camping ruling, the city of Chico is working to get out of its settlement agreement that dictates how it handles the homeless crisis. Action News Now reporter Margot Rowe shows us what the city is proposing.
For 2 years, the city of Chico's homeless plan has been restricted by the Warrens Agreement. The city has built the Pallet Shelter, it's created the alternative campsite, and has followed requirements to provide illegal campers 10-day notices to clear out. But with the Grants Pass Oregon ruling, city leaders are looking to overturn the Warren Agreement.
What the city's done is basically written a letter to Legal Services Northern California and told them we want to keep the Pallet Shelter. We want to move forward with enforcement, and that's because of the new Grants Pass Supreme Court decision, and that we also want to close out the alternative site over an extended period of time.
Legal Services of Northern California, or LSNC, is a law firm that represented the homeless people who sued the city, leading to the Warren Agreement. That letter from the city only gave LSNC 1 day to respond. The group said that was just not enough time, so it said no to the proposal.
That's a hard bargain because LSNC, as anyone could have predicted, really said no. They said really that we have a process for negotiating within the settlement agreement. The settlement agreement is broader than just this decision that the Supreme Court came out with, and the city can't just step out of it. We've agreed to it already.
LSNC did reply to the city's letter saying it's open to talking, but also claiming the city's only option, according to the signed agreement, is entering into a dispute resolution process. But Mayor Coolidge says that agreement was based on a past legal ruling that's now been overturned by the Supreme Court, and that the compromise offered is fair.
So if that's the case, we're going to head back into court. We're going to ask the judge for judicial relief, and then we're going to move forward the way we should, hopefully getting that decision that now complies and mimics what the Supreme Court said.
What the city of Chico is proposing to the LSNC is to keep the Pallet Shelter open until the end of the settlement term, which is in January 2027, and also that the alternative site would probably be cleared out by the beginning of next year. However, not all the members on the city council agree with the proposal.
I think that the settlement agreement represented a lot of progress in Chico. So the only result is going to be these people being more dispersed throughout the community and more desperate. This isn't either humane or productive towards our goals of keeping open spaces clean. It means that people are going to resort to deeper hiding places within the parks. It doesn't make Chico a better place at all.
The LSNC has given the city until Friday to commit to the dispute resolution process listed in the Warren Agreement, or the LSNC will go to court as well and claim that the city violated the settlement agreement. Reporting in Chico, I'm Margot Rowe for Action News Now.
In its formal response to the city of Chico, the LSNC said if both parties are unable to resolve the city's proposal informally, then the city may request an informal conference with a judge, followed by a motion if the issue is not resolved. And if you'd like to read more into this, we do have the letters from LSNC and from the city linked to our website under this story.